Well, hey guys, we're in Houston, Mississippi in the cemetery today, and we're going to introduce you to the guy that gave us the Natchez Trace. The Natchez Trace Parkway is 444 miles long. It allows you to take a very beautiful and scenic drive through 3 states. It generally follows the old Natchez Trace, which of course was a trail or an old travel way, if you will, used by American Indians, European settlers, soldiers and slave traders, and outlaws, and even a couple future presidents. You'll be able to enjoy incredible beauty in nature as well as tons of fun activities as you travel this 444-mile trek from Nashville to Natchez, Mississippi. And the reason we have the Natchez Trace in its current form is because of a guy named Jeff Busby. Thomas Jefferson Busby was a lawyer and politician who served 6 terms as U.S. Representative from Mississippi from 1923 to 1935. He was born in a place called Short, Mississippi, but passed away right here in Houston on October the 18th, 1964. He attended educational institutions like most regular people. He went to Oakland College and Iuka Normal Institute. He then taught in the public schools of Alcorn, Tishomingo, and Chickasaw County right here in Mississippi. He graduated from George Robertson Christian College in Henderson, Tennessee, and from the law school at the University of Mississippi in 1909. He began practicing law right here in Houston and served as prosecuting attorney of Chickasaw County from 1912 to 1920. He was elected as a Democrat to the 68th Congress and served in Washington from March of 23 to January of 1935. While in Congress, he pitched the idea of the Natchez Trace Parkway. Of course, part of his motivation for that was that he wanted to create jobs for his constituents who are suffering during the Great Depression. He also knew that the people that surrounded the trace would be interested in the idea and that it would impact multiple counties along the 444-mile roadway. The project was given $50,000 to survey the old Natchez Trace Trail and, of course, to evaluate the idea of Busby's Natchez Trace Parkway. After being voted out of Congress, he remained in Washington, D.C., practicing law with his son until 1958. At that time, he returned to Mississippi and practiced law right here in Houston until he died in 1964. You know, this may be one of the few times that a politician was exactly right. The trace provides immense natural beauty and tons of local history and, well, national history. For back in the day, if you traveled through this part of the country, you traveled on the Natchez Trace. Native Americans are located all up and down the trace. Mississippi's first serial killers operated on the Natchez Trace. Even Davy Crockett traveled the trace way back when. And we have the Natchez Trace Parkway that preserves and protects all that beauty and history and enables us to enjoy it and learn from it, all because of Jeff Busby. It's easy to take the Natchez Trace Parkway for granted if you're from this part of the country because, well, it's just simply always been here. But I have to wonder how much history and just, well, simple natural beauty would be lost but for the vision of Jeff Busby. And my goodness, if you've made it this far in the video, you simply must smash that like button. And let's take just a second to pay our respects to Jeff Busby, the lawyer and politician that gave us the Natchez Trace Parkway. Thank you.